Today on WSRK Shark News, we went to Brazil to bring you some info on their marketplaces.
If you missed the Sunny Isles Classic Car Show, then stay tuned for an inside scoop.
Wynwood is home to street art from people all over the world, and we'll be taking a look at some of the attractions. Good morning, Sharks. I'm Anthony Wiley.
And I'm Sky Tan, bringing the latest and greatest stories on WSRK Shark News. Brazil is such an amazing country with beautiful sights, attractions, and people.
Its marketplaces are also rather interesting, selling practically anything.
International correspondent Mariana Lambello has a few helpful tips and facts on the marketplaces in Brazil.
WSRK traveled to South America to explore their art, cuisine, and other cultural elements.
Here at the marketplace in São Paulo, Brazil, these expressions of culture can be found all in one place.
Tourists and natives come to buy their groceries, to catch up with friends, or just to take a nice stroll.
Minha parte favorita de vir à feira é comprar alimentos frescos, recém-chegados da plantação. Eu venho na feira de uma em uma semana. Compro frutas, legumes, artigos tais como esponja, cola, vassouras. Enfim, tudo que eu preciso em casa eu compro na feira.
One of the most famous stands at the market is the fruit stand. As you walk by, you will see people negotiating prices for these delicious fresh fruits.
O ano que vem vai fazer 20 anos. Na terça-feira a gente está no centro de convivência, né? Na quinta lá no Guarani, e no sábado aqui, né? E domingo lá em Souzas, né? Abacaxi vende o ano todo, né? É a fruta que mais vende, né? Né? Cerejas, né? Ameixas, pêssego, né? A fruta-feira é muita banca, né? Então cada um tem o horário certo, já chega, né? E se a gente chegar depois das duas, já não consegue entrar mais, né? Por causa dos caminhões. Né?
Another traditional stand is the doce stand. Everything is made fresh and you can pick from a variety of flavors.
7 anos que tem essa barraca já aqui na feira. Doce de leite com coco. Esse é o campeão. A gente que faz mesmo, eu, minha mãe, meu pai, a gente que produz em casa.
But no doubt, the most popular stand is the pastel stand. These cheesy Brazilian delights keep people coming back to the market every week.
Qual a sua parte favorita de vir na feira?
Ver coisas como pastel. Quando eu vou pra feira, eu como pastel. Meu pastel favorito é queijo e pizza.
Although everyone loves the food, visitors also go for the Amazonian arts and crafts.
Eu trabalho com artesanato há uns 14 anos já, aqui no Centro de Convivência. Eu comecei aqui e fiz o ponto aqui, as pessoas me conhecem e me procuram aqui. Eu já participei de feiras em São Paulo, já fiz algumas feiras, mas eu concentro minhas vendas aqui.
This is Mariana Lambello from São Paulo, Brazil for WSRK.
Lamborghinis, Bugattis, Bentleys, and Maseratis.
Are you listing all the cars you can't afford?
Nope, I'm just listing all the cars that can't compare to the classics. Here's Katya Weloff with the Sunny Isles Beach Classic Car Show.
Hey Sharks, I'm at the Classic Car Show in Heritage Park in the community of Sunny Isles Beach to show you how classic the cars get.
This year's annual Classic Car Show brings all car lovers together. The owners are very proud of their classics and love to showcase them.
This is a 1934 Chevy. It is 80 years old. The outside of the car is original. It means it's actually a steel-bodied car that people traveled across the United States with.
I've owned this Dodge Diplomat California Highway Patrol car for about 8 years. Everything works on the car, the lights, the sirens, everything works. This car gets a good reaction at the shows because of all the props. It has the dummy prisoner, the dog, the peeing dog on the tire and all.
The show attracts a wide spectrum of models and visitors across the nation. These cars are eye candy for car fanatics and car owners.
I brought my car to the car show, and then I also like to look at the old classic cars, the American muscle cars, and all the nice imports they have as well.
This is Katya Weloff for WSRK.
This weekend I had the opportunity to go to Wynwood and interview a local street artist.
That sounds very interesting. Let's check it out.
Street art, why is it so beautiful? Because it's spontaneous and uncontrolled. It's like love. It just happens where it happens. It's like poetry in motion. It shows the artist's devotion to those who just be walking down the street. You never know what you might find on a wall or trample beneath your feet. That's why street art is so beautiful, because it's not something controlled, it's something for me and you. And all you gotta do is open your eyes up to see it. If you want to be a street artist, all you gotta do is take some action and be it. It is the most beautiful form of self-expression because anyone can do it. All you gotta do is get up on a wall. There's nothing to it.
The Wynwood Art District went from being the home of neglected warehouses, shuttered factories, and other unused buildings until 2009, when it became the home to over 70 art galleries, retail stores, antique shops, bars, and one of the largest open-air street art installations in the world. Popular and emerging street artists plaster the walls with their unique work. One of these artists, TMNK, aka Nobody, tells us about the beauty behind his art.
I was the vice president of an advertising agency, and somebody I know got murdered. And it caused me to start writing messages in the street of love over hate. I began my career in New York, in Soho. Then I went to Oslo, to Norway. I was discovered and taken to Norway. And then I ended up in Miami last March, excuse me. I travel all over the world spreading messages of love. This, my dear, is pure joy. Painting to me is like making love to a woman. I do it for free, if I could.
Wynwood has rapidly become more and more popular due to the introduction of Art Walk every second Saturday of the month, as well as the introduction of Art Basel in 2002.
I think the different arrangements, the pictures are so different, and the one beside the others, even if they are so different, they connect well, I think. And it's also, in my opinion, the respect of the pictures. Usually you have painting or graphics and other people just painting on it, and that it's respected. I think it's beautiful.
People of all ages from all over the world come to Wynwood to experience the beauty that these walls hold. Many people dream of being in pageants, but are sometimes too afraid to actually join one.
On-the-spot reporter Michaela Ronkovich went to South Beach to give people a little taste of what it feels like.
I'm here in South Beach, Miami's tourist hotspot, to see who has WSRK's beauty pageant potential. Let's go meet them. What's your name?
Brittany.
And where do you live?
Buffalo, New York.
And have you ever tried to be in a pageant before?
No, I have not.
Okay, we're going to try now. I'm going to ask you a few questions. You're going to answer for me, okay? Who do you think is your biggest role model?
I would say my biggest role model is my grandmother.
And why is that?
Because I love her to death, and she's amazing. She's taught me everything that I've ever needed to learn about being a lady and life. I love her.
It's like being classy, stuff like that.
Trashy.
Exactly.
It would have to be my wife. She's somebody I always look up to.
An artist or anyone in your life that has like a great influence on you?
Is Michael Jordan.
And why is that?
Because he's the greatest of all time, what he does, and
what does he do?
He plays basketball. Well, he doesn't play basketball anymore, but he used to play basketball.
And what team is he on?
He's not on the team. He owns the Charlotte Bobcats now, but he used to play for the Bulls.
You're my role model.
Oh, I'm your role model. And why is that?
You're amazing. You have the presence, and you're holding. You have questions, and you know what you're doing.
What would you do to end world hunger?
To end world hunger. That's a tricky question. I would probably take all the McDonald's and put them in foreign countries. Because then everybody likes hamburgers and french fries, and then everybody wouldn't be hungry anymore. We have way too many in the U.S.
Pray to Jesus.
I would rob a bank, and I would give all the kids all the money I stole.
So you would rob a bank for a charity, basically?
Yes.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, goodness. In 10 years, what do I see myself? Hopefully married with like a kid or two.
Girl or boy?
Both. I want a boy and a girl.
And who's gonna be older, the boy or the girl?
I want the girl to be older. Right. Older sisters are way better than.
I'm the older sister.
The older brothers are just overbearing.
Yeah, they're too much. They don't know.
Where are you going? Who's that boy? Why is he liking your photos? Why are you on my Facebook so much?
Exactly. And if you're older sister, you can help them.
Exactly. Teach them how to treat girls. Teach them the right way, not the wrong way. Teach them when the girl's kind of not good. Be like, not her. She can't come home.
President, hopefully.
The president of the United States?
Yeah, I want to run from the Green Party. And I care a lot about the environment, and
10 years from now, I'll be a very successful man living in a different country than America.
And what country would that be?
Most likely Dubai.
And why Dubai?
Because Dubai is the most richest country, and I don't know, I'll just end up there somehow.
So how would you become the richest man or a very wealthy man? How do you plan on doing it?
It's very confidential, and I can't speak about it on camera.
not sure how I'm going to get to that point, but I mean, we live in a free country where we have an opportunity, to choose who we want in leadership positions, and I believe there's a lot of problems in the environment, and there's a lot of things that a president could do better to fix these problems in the environment, and I would really appreciate that opportunity.
Michaela Ronkers for WSRK.
Well, that's all we have for today, Sharks.
Until next time.
I'm Anthony Wiley.
And I'm Sky Taeyeon.
Stay classy. And tune in next week for another episode of WSRK Shark News.